host this bi-weekly webinar with Jim Brown. He's a real estate attorney, founder of New Path Title and awesome closing software Title Leap. And we do this bi-weekly webinar to totally add value to you agents. You know, a little bit about myself here is I'm a real estate agent myself. Okay. I've been doing this for over 20 years and love the industry, love meeting fellow agents, love making a positive difference in people's lives. But as I've been going through my profession for all these years, I was looking at the big portals out of Silicon Valley like Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, you know, and what they're doing for agents to agents here in South, you know, in the industry, right? And I really felt they were taking advantage of us, and I wanted to do something different. So a little over 2.5 years ago, I created RealTrade, which is an online marketplace and social media platform for real estate. And I wanted to look at it a different way. And the big thing that I wanted to do that was different, especially on the marketplace side, is I wanted to create a way for us agents to actually create leads off our own content, if you can imagine that. So instead of us agents, we work really hard for our listings, we get the photos, we have up-teen golf matches with our clients, and we're out there hustling. I said, wow, wouldn't it be cool to actually build an online presence and get those leads directly? So that's a core value prop of RealTrade is you get leads directly off your own listings. And the best part is it's free to sign up. So I'm going to give you guys some great value props for RealTrade, okay, how you can get free leads, how you can sell properties quicker, and then we're going to get into the AI assistant, which is really exciting. And I had something at the end that I wanted to share with all you guys on the call because you are here and attending. But what I'm going to do is, and I'm sharing it in the chat right now, so you guys can kind of sign up as we go. And if you haven't created an account on RealTrade, it's free to create an account. But part of this AI assistant is part of our premium agent feature. Okay. And it's $10 a month. But what I've done for everybody here on this webinar, and I'm sharing it in the chat right now, is I'm giving you guys a free code for a free year. So you get to use this AI assistant and all these premium agent features on RealTrade for free, guys. Doing that for you. So I just shared that in the chat, so you can just follow those directions right there in the chat, and you can sign up for premium agent and start using it. So, all right, so let's get started. I'm going to share my screen here. 1 second. All right, can everybody see my screen? Give me a thumbs up if you can. All right, great. So all right, so as I did in my intro, a little bit about RealTrade is our core value prop here is we're agent-centric, okay? Is real estate made social. We know real estate agents, having been one myself and you, that we're at the center of a real estate transaction, right? And we want to make it real easy for people to contact you. Not only buyers and sellers, but other agents and then all the awesome service providers that are on RealTrade. So just so you know, right now, we have over 2,300 local South Florida real estate agents using RealTrade, getting free leads, getting connected with other agents and service providers. We have thousands of buyers and sellers right now using RealTrade, okay, that are using it to search for homes and connect with agents and other service providers. And then we have a lot of awesome service providers like Jeff on this call, okay? He's one of our service providers, one of our lenders on the platform that are getting connected with you agents. And then, of course, Jim Brown's on there as well with New Path Title. So real estate made social. And the cool thing is a platform for everybody. Like I said, buyers and sellers, agents and vendors. On the buyer and seller side, why they're coming to RealTrade is everything now is transparent on RealTrade. Remember, they can contact the listing agent directly. They can find information on RealTrade that they can't find anywhere else. So they're coming on to RealTrade to be like an insider. Of course, they can search for listings like they can on other portals for properties for sale. They can get connected and chat directly with you agents right on the platform. Not only do we share your email and your phone number, but buyers and sellers, and of course, other agents and service providers can chat with you as well on the platform. And we're just getting started right now. We're just in South Florida, but of course, we have dreams and aspirations to go across the United States. So it's exciting. Now, for us agents, because we have the agents here on RealTrade's, the big thing, like I said, is we have free leads. So any buyer or seller that discovers you either through the platform, through the marketplace, they land on one of your listings. Remember, they can contact you directly. We also have a Search Pros feature. If they do need a buyer's agent, okay, maybe they're a new first-time home buyer, they can search out and find the agents in their own local area. And we have agents that are being discovered that way. So that's two ways. Third way, they can discover you in the social feed. So they could be going through the social feed, see everybody's posts like, oh, wow, that's a really nice property. The live listing update, they can discover you. So all those leads are free on RealTrade. You can give live listing updates. This is a feature that no other platform offers. You can actually give updates to your listing in real time. Any of the buyers or sellers that have that property saved to other agents are now going to get those updates as well, not only through the platform, but through email. You can post buyer needs, which I'm going to show you, which is an amazing feature. I've actually put deals together like this with the buyer need. Let's say you have a buyer looking for property that you can't find inventory. You can go to the RealTrade network for that. And of course, you have your own digital floor time, which I'll show you get like a green dot if you're online. So buyers and sellers are more apt to reach you. Of course, we're going to get into our awesome AI tools that we've built for agents for you guys and our premium agent, which we'll get to. But here now this is something I'm really proud of is we have over 150 different brokerages represented on RealTrade, over 2,300 agents. And here's some of the words that some of the agents on RealTrade that are using it right now have said. So we're really excited for this. So what I do want to tell you for RealTrade, to do the essential plan at zero, to create a free account, get free leads, post on social. And of course, we have our agent premium for you. It's $10 a month, but I just gave you the code for a free year. So you get a free year for that. So you can upgrade into that if you want to, but you don't have to. So, all right. So that's the platform in itself, is the landing page. Obviously, buyers and sellers can see this. So now I'm going to show you to the platform and start to get into the tools. Now, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to chime in or raise your hand if you have any questions as we go. So, all right. Excellent. All right. So this is RealTrade. Now, let me tell you something, guys. I'm a real estate agent. Like I said, I built this, myself. Of course, I have a team of developers, but I came up with the concept and the idea for RealTrade. And let me tell you something, we've been all self-funded to this point. So putting my hard-earned money here to try rewrite the script for real estate and empower us agents. And I tell you, I'm putting this at the heart of this platform. A lot of different platforms are trying to cut agents out. We're actually empowering agents and putting agents at the center. So the first thing here that I want to show you here for RealTrade is you have the marketplace. And this is where a lot of buyers and sellers are landing on the platform. And this is where we're getting a lot of leads for RealTrade that you can connect with these buyers and sellers. Cool thing is they can filter out, just like on other platforms, properties for sale or for rent. They can filter out the different types of properties they have, price point, bedrooms, bathrooms, days on the market. So they can filter out just like they can on a lot of other platforms. But you're going to see something real different here. Let's click on this. Let's see for certain. Okay, here's a property on RealTrade. This is obviously the property address, bedroom, bathrooms. You can see how many saves, how many views this property's had, price point, some beautiful photos that we share with the buyers and sellers on RealTrade that they can scroll through. And then, of course, you have the property description, but you're going to notice something different here. You're going to see a live listing update here from Joshua McDonald. He put that not too long ago. Price improvement that he made 69 days ago. But you're like, well, who's this? Who's this person with this picture? Well, here it is, guys. This is the listing agent. This is Joshua McDonald. We share your photo here, right here, that you can upload so you get some nice brand recognition, your license, your phone number, your email. And look at this. You can chat with the agent right through the app, which is great, But check this out. This is something that no other platform offers, is for all the agents on RealTrade, when you create a profile, we make you your own landing page. And this is something for the internet that's really important. It's called SEO. So you have search engine optimization, where you now have another place out there in the internet, right, where buyers and sellers can discover you when they Google your name, because we're ranking up higher as time goes on with Google search. So I tell all the agents, this is your landing page. Make this as nice. This is the face of your business. You want to make this as nice as you can. So for instance, here's Joshua McDonald. He's with Next Home Realty. Here's his license number, his phone number, his email. This is the areas that he covers. This is really important. When you create a profile, you want to put the areas that you cover. Otherwise, we don't know it. And when people search pros, which I'm going to show you here in a minute, they know if they're going, hey, I need an agent in Boca Raton. They know they're going to put Boca Raton and you're going to show up on the list. So the other cool thing of RealTrade, check this out, is we share your other social media accounts. So and this is another way we verify you, is you can share your Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and your website on RealTrade. How awesome is that? Here's the thing, right? Buyers and sellers, they're becoming smarter. They want to do due diligence with people that they do business with. And one of the best ways to validate is to go to social media and see how active you are as an agent. If you're making posts and how many friends you have, they want to see that, of course, so they can check you out there. Another thing here is we can share a nice bio. And then here's the cool thing about RealTrade. We pull in all your active listings for you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to put in photos. You don't have to do any of that kind of stuff. That's all done for you right on RealTrade. So we pull in all your active listings. So he has 2 active listings right now. And look at this. We pull in all your sold listings for the last 6 months. So the buyers and sellers can check and see how many sold listings you have in a particular area. So that's pretty unique, pretty unique. Like I said, Zillow, other platforms, they don't do this. That's like a core value prop of RealTrade. And like I said, we have thousands of buyers and sellers on RealTrade. So if you make your profile nice, create a nice profile, you can start to get free leads. And I've had agents call me out of the blue. I mean, I had recently one a couple of weeks ago saying, Ryan, I got a direct buyer off my $1.5 million listing. So I said, hey, 10 minutes of time to create a notes profile to make $30,000. That's a win, an extra win. Okay, so that's the marketplace. Well, I do want to show you this too. We also have a search pros feature here. And this is if they want to search out a buyer's agent, they can come in here, put the areas that they want to cover. They can put the agent's name, or they can just put their profession or just agent, and then they'll show up here on the search pros feature. And these are different agents that are on here. I want to show you this guy. I love Pride. Pride was agent number 1 on RealTrade. He was the first agent to sign up. I was like showing him. He's with the Kai's company. He's got 17 buyers and sellers following him. He's got 1,100 agents and service providers in his network. And the cool thing is too, you can upload a video on RealTrade. So he has this little promo video.
Why are you doing this to yourself? Let me help you find the lifestyle you deserve. Hi, I'm Pride Grin. I'm a realtor here in Palm Beach County.
Is that cool? Pride did a nice video. I'd say it, if you have a good promo video, upload it onto RealTrade. People like to see it. He's gotten a lot of views from it. And of course, this is his sold properties that he had. So nice thing that people can come on here and search pros. They can put their area and they can get connected with other service providers or agents in the network. All right. We're getting on through it. Okay, so let me show you this. So that was the marketplace for RealTrade. That's a big value prop, obviously, as an agent, to be able to have your listings there and you're the point of contact. We all agree with this. But this is a really fun part of RealTrade, is we have what's called the social feed, the social aspect of RealTrade. Now, this is where you can get connected with all the other agents, service providers, and buyers and sellers on RealTrade. So here's my profile. I have 87 buyers and sellers following right now. I have 760 agents that I'm connected.
Do this, please.
Yeah, can you hear me? Suzanne, he'll meet you. All right. I have 760 agents that I'm connected with. Because remember, in real estate, you want to grow your network. Okay, because why? Because there's other agents, right? You want to be familiar with them. They might have referral business that they can do for you. You have a personal connection with them. If you're making multiple offers, that always helps to have a great relationship with fellow agents, right? The nice thing is here, we're going to allow you to promote your listings, not only to buyers and sellers, but other agents so they can see it. I'm going to show you these tools here shortly. So this is our social feed where agents, service providers can post properties that they have. For instance, like here's one here, like here, new price, revitalized, right on Flagler, turnkey. See, here's a new rental listing that Ryan Beckett posted. Let's some more here. This is a new pre-construction duplex in Miami that someone's posted. Here, I did a live listing update on one of the rentals that I have. Here's Wendy Davis just posted a live listing update on her property in Lake Worth Beach. Let's check this one out. It's a nice property. That's a pool. Nice thing here, when she gives her live listing update, this is really crucial. This gets attached to the listing. And let me show you how I do that. because this is one of our most powerful features that I want to show you right now. Okay. One thing that really bothered me about Zillow, and the big impetus of why I created RealTrade was when my listing went on to Zillow, right? No one knew who I was. They didn't share who the listing agent was. They said contact agent, and of course, that's where they're selling leads, right? It didn't come to me, the listing agent. There was no way for me to communicate with all the people that had the property saved. And I was like, man, I've had 200 views. I got 25 saves on this property, and I have no way to communicate with them. Well, now you do. Okay. So this is it. Remember, it's thousands of buyers and sellers that are saving properties, viewing property. So what you can do is what's called a live listing update. And what this does is I'm going to show you how this works. Okay. So let's say you have one of these listings. So this is one of my new rental listings right here that I have listed on RealTrade. Will be available in 15. Okay, so now what am I doing is I am giving a live listing update to this property. So now what's going to happen? Watch this. I'm going to post this to the social feed. Now everybody, including buyers and sellers and agents, can view this live listing update in real time, okay, on the social feed, which is awesome. But here's the big thing. Everybody that has this property now that's viewing this or saved, now what happens is RealTrade on your behalf now, we just email this person that has this property saved and said, hey, Ryan Poole just gave a live listing update for this listing. Why don't you sign in a RealTrade and read it? So then they sign into RealTrade, and then guess what they're going to want to do? They're going to chat with you. Maybe they have a questions. Now we're now giving marketing for you for free to the people on RealTrade. But here's the cool thing. Not only do we email the people that have the property saved, whether it's an agent or a buyer or seller, look, it gets attached to the listing right here too as well. So you're getting free views promoting your listing for free. So that was something that was really cool. And one big thing that for Zillow that I wanted to do different. And pretty proud of that feature. No other platform's offering that. So that's a great one. So on the social feed too, like I said, you can get connected with other service providers. You're going to see specials that they're marketing, whether it's a lender or, whether it's a roofer or a title company or an inspector. They're always posting specials on RealTrade, which you can view and get connected with them. So that's awesome. So you can see now my live listing update. Well, this is another great feature of RealTrade, and no other platform's doing this. We have where they're called buyer needs. So how many of us are working with buyers right now that we can't find inventory for? Hey, myself included. I actually had a conversation this morning with a buyer that reached out to me and says, I've sold him two properties, investment properties, and they were single family homes. They now want to branch into multifamily, right? They want to buy a 5-unit or less in the West Palm, the Lake Worth Beach area. So why not post that onto RealTrade? Remember, we have thousands of agents, a lot of listing agents that might have something coming soon that they can now message me. I've actually used this feature and put deals together off market before. Now, here's a cool thing too. There's a lot of sellers on RealTrade that are just looking at property values in the area. They can see the social feed too as well. They don't even need to be signed in to see it. You might get a direct seller. Might reach out to you for that. So here I'm going to post a real right now buyer need right now. Right? Cash buyer. Multifamily. Let's please let me know if you have anything coming up. All right, so I'm going to put the areas here because this is searchable. West Palm Beach. Lake Worth Beach. Okay, so we're going to go for at least 1 bedrooms, 1 bath, square foot, 1,000 plus. Now his price point, he can go anywhere from 500,000 up to 2 million. There we go. You know, now it's posted on the social feed for everybody to see, and it's also searchable too. So if you want to search out for buyer needs, maybe you have a seller, you can search out buyer needs or live listing updates or all posts. So you can search them out in real time and see those. Let me tell you something, that particular feature myself, I've actually put together 2 deals with that from RealTrade where I had a buyer do that. So that's one feature that I would say to use exclusively. So those 2 features are big. I want to tell you this feature, when you're signed in for RealTrade, this is a big one. You get a green dot on your profile. Now, if any buyers or sellers are on RealTrade and they want an agent like right now, because they want to ask you questions right now, they see that green dot so they can message you for quick questions. And I tell everybody it's kind of like a digital floor time. So that's pretty awesome. All right. And now I'm going to show you, and we're leaving the best for last, the agent premium with the AI tools. But this is one last thing I want to show you. You're probably asking me, well, Ryan, how do I rank up higher on the Search Pros feature? You know, how do I rank up higher there? How do my properties rank up higher on when people are searching for properties? Because obviously everybody knows, you know, the more that your profile is viewed, the more times that your properties are viewed, the more chance that you have, right, to get direct buyers or sellers or people connect with you, like on the suggested pros here. This is something I'm pretty proud of that I wanted to do. Remember, for most platforms, you have to pay for these things, but what we have on RealTrade is what we've done is we've created a point system. And I want everybody to take advantage of this because this is a great way that you can get more leads for just doing a little bit of work for RealTrade, and RealTrade rewards you. So what we can do here, if you refer your real estate broker to RealTrade, you get 100 points. You refer a service provider, so let's say let's say you have an awesome lender, or let's say you have an awesome contractor or a handyman that wants to do business and network with these awesome 2,300 agents, you can refer them to RealTrade and you gain 100 points. You complete your profile. You refer agents from your office. You even post on the RealTrade social, you start to accrue points. And guess what? The more points you accrue, the higher that your profile ranks up on the Search Pros, and the higher up your listings turn on the search properties part of RealTrade on the marketplace. It's actually pretty awesome, and I'm really, you know, excited about this. Agents don't have to pay to have more exposure on RealTrade. All they have to do is refer their friends, and they get more, and they get more, and they get more, you know, more seen more on the platform, which is pretty cool. And how you do that, you could go right over here to the dashboard. You can invite agent right here. You can just put their name and email and invite them, and we'll send them an email on your behalf with your own referral code. Or you can actually just share this referral code right here. Just copy this and post it on your social. Say, hey, follow, you know, connect with me on RealTrade. Sign up for RealTrade. You can get free leads, or, you know, let's get connected on RealTrade. The cool thing is they sign up with their referral link. You're automatically colleagues on the platform. So you guys are automatically connected on the platform. So that's something that's really cool, you know, that I wanted to do. So now they're here on the dashboard. This is a shout out to Jim. I know he's not on this call. He's on a well-deserved vacation right now, but you can order title advances right on RealTrade. And anybody that knows anything about title advance, this can save you amazing headaches. It's provided by New Path Title, Jim Brown. Friday, it's a free service for agents on RealTrade, but you can order a title advance right here from RealTrade. So all you have to do is put in the the listing, the property details, the city, and they'll email you a title advance. So if there's any kind of crazy liens on the property that you're not aware of, you're going to listing appointment, or if you're a buyer's agent, you want to know if there's a, you know, some kind of crazy Y-green loan for solar system on the house, that's there on RealTrade. All right, so now we're going to get into so here's a recent activity like the post. Frederico just signed in. I love it. You're signed into RealTrade. Another thing now, I'm going to show you about agent premium now. This is something exciting. So when you're signed into RealTrade, okay, I have now given you a link in the chat where to sign into, and giving you the promo code for RealTrade Premium. And we're going to go through the AI tools. We're getting there. We're getting you the best part of the meat of RealTrade. So let me go back over here. So up in the front right, once you sign in, your profile's created, and you made it nice like I recommended, okay, to get leads. We have premium agent on RealTrade. Now you're asking me, what is this? It's $10 a month. We gave you the code for a free year free, and this is what you're going to receive for this. You're going to receive an exclusive badge on RealTrade that's going to separate you from the over 2,300 agents that you're a premium agent on RealTrade. What does that mean? Well, for buyers and sellers, say, wow, this guy's going the extra mile to be a premium agent on RealTrade, and maybe I want to click his profile more and contact him first. So that's a big one. So you stand out from the crowd. The other one that we have, and this is really cool, is we have a mortgage calculator. Let me tell you something. I use this just about every other day because I work with a lot of buyers. Okay. You can put in the loan amount, put in the loan term, how many years, and the interest rate, and it'll tell you the mortgage amount. It's great because I work with a lot of investors. I need to know exactly what kind of return on investment and what kind of cash flow properties have. Great tool to use. I use that all the time on the premium agent. Another big one that we use, this is something that I love this tool. I use this a lot in my listing presentations, is we have a seller net sheet generator. So you can put in the sales price, the commission, whether you have a transaction fee or annual property tax, your mortgages. We actually put in the title insurance and doc stamps estimator in there, in your lien search and your closing date. You put in the seller's name and property address, and you can generate a seller net sheet that you can now share with your sellers, okay, of how much they're going to net on a property. You need to have that on a listing presentation. You look like a professional with a seller net sheet when you go into the listing presentation. I would bring the seller net sheet, and I would definitely want to bring the title advance that I showed you with Jim. 2 tools that you can use on RealTrade for free. So that's it. But here's the big one, and this is what we're going to show. This is what we built. I built this for us agents, is the AI tools. Okay. So we have different modules that you can use the AI tools for. Now you're probably asking, well, Ryan, can't we just use Chat GPT-3, or another, AI platform to get to do this, to get our questions answered, or to, for instance, generate a biography? Here's one thing that RealTrade did, okay, that's different from any of the other AI tools, is we actually took a real estate knowledge base of how to be a good realtor, how to communicate through real estate verbiage, and actually took a whole real estate knowledge base that's realtor specific, and put it into our AI. Okay. So basically it's a real estate AI assistant for real estate. You can't get this from other Chat GPT and other AI companies. So this is real estate specific. So the big first one that we want to have, and this is every agent should have this, and this is a big differentiator, is you should have a biography. You should have a really good bio. It's big. Obviously, you have a bio on RealTrade that we allow you to share. So here's mine. My name is Ryan Poole. I've been an active real estate agent for over 25 years. I've worked with buyers, sellers, sold over 500 million. And I just put some details about myself, that I had in the biography generators. And check this out. And I wanted to make this in the first person. And here it is, Ryan Poole, realtor with a passion for helping people. As a full-time real estate agent for over 25 years, I've dedicated my career. I mean, I could have never wrote this myself. I'd be too humble. But check this out. It actually goes and takes that little bit of information that you shared and puts a really nice bio together that you now can share on RealTrade, share on your LinkedIn, share it on your Facebook, put it everywhere. That's one of the first things that buyers and sellers do when they're checking you out and doing their due diligence with you as a bio. So you got to have a good bio. We created this as easy as possible for you. So literally just put a couple sentences and it'll spit it out. So that's a great one. Now this is another awesome tool. And I've used this now when I'm making blog posts on my social media, or I'm writing a blog post on actually RealTrade. I've actually used it for RealTrade's own AI for RealTrade. Check this out. I want a blog post on why buying real estate is one of the best financial investments. This will be targeting buyers, and I want a strong call to action at the end of the blog post to contact me. And here we go. That's all I put in. That's all I put in for the AI assistant. Literally those 2 sentences right here. And check this out. Why real estate is one of the best financial investments. And it goes through all the different highlights here about a hedge against inflation, building equity and wealth, passive income potential, tax benefits, all these things that we as agents, we of course know, but this reminds us, puts it in a nice succinct form, and most important, it's easy to share. inflation hedge, leverage and appreciation. And here's your call to action at the end to contact you. And check this out. Now you can just do this. You can just copy and paste it right from RealTrade like this. Just copy and paste it, or you can just copy it to your clipboard right here. So now I can just be like, okay, I'm gonna make a blog post. I want to send an email to one of my clients or put it into my CRM. I can just go like that right there and paste it right into your email or onto your social media. And there you go. Literally 2 seconds of work, and you've created a whole blog post that you can share with your clients. Want to seem like an educated agent right nowadays. And this is how you're leveraging AI now to help you seem to be an informed realtor and people that are sharing value with your clients. This is a great one, the property description generator, right? It's one thing that I struggle with, is writing property descriptions. I want a really nice, succinct, fun, property description when I'm getting a new listing, right? So here's one. I actually just copied this one out of MLS, and let's see if I can make it better. Live in paradise near the Palm Beach Inlet, 3-2. And here it is. Look what it came up with. Immerse yourself in this epitome of coast living with a breathtaking 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo on Staten Island, boasting panoramic views. And it just goes to more succinct and more of a, educated sales perspective of a great property description. And you don't even have to have this much. You could actually literally just put 2 or 3 sentences in here describing the properties, because it says right here, tell me about the property you're listing. How long do you want the description to be? Include details such as location, size, number of bathrooms, amenities, and any special selling points you want to highlight. So this is what it's prompting you to put in. And you can just put in a few things and it'll give you a really nice property description. Now this one's pretty cool. I use this one actually all the time. I write a lot of emails. Us agents write a ton of emails, and sometimes you're like, this is a really important email. This is for a buyer. I want to sound educated. I want to have a really succinct, really nice email that I want to share with my clients. Here's one email that I sent. Good morning, Betsy. I have a good trip to DC, and this is a little bit of what I actually sent in the email. Man, I should have made that better. Right? Wasn't as good as I could do. Check this out. Just copy it and paste it in here before you send the email. Before you send the email, copy, paste it, put it into the Sound Smarter, and right here, way more succinct, way more, personable, sounds more like a real estate professional as you're sending the email. Love that one. Use that one all the time. The Sound Smarter. Now, this is a good one. We took a lot of data on real estate agents on how they can generate leads, and we have a lead generator. Okay, so this is like, here it is. I'm a realtor and I'm looking to generate seller leads in West Palm Beach. What are some great ways or ideas you can use to generate seller leads? And let's see what we can. Optimize your online presence. Ensure your website and online profiles. Look, they put in ZillowRealtor.com and RealTrade are up to date, visually pleasing, optimized for local SEO with relevant words like West Palm Beach home sellers. Leverage social media. We all know about that. Implement retargeting campaigns. This is the big one right now in real estate, especially here. If someone visits your website, or actually you can even visited your profile on Facebook or LinkedIn, you can retarget them with ads, which is pretty amazing. Attend local events, partner with complementary businesses, leverage your sphere of influence. Content marketing, create valuable content, offer lead magnets, which are actually a really good one, host educational events, track and analyze metrics, implement lead nurturing. Obviously, we know through its CRM, and continue to adapt and innovate. And look at that. That's literally off one sentence. That was my input. And what are some ideas to generate leads? Who knows? That could make you thousands of dollars just using that one feature right there that you could have to get an idea that you weren't aware of. This is the actually one of my favorite ones right here, the newsletter campaign. Now we know as an agent, right? And we get these emails from other agents, but what it is when you're doing emails through a CRM or you're doing it on your own and you're doing it to your database, you want to put a cadence in there because you want to be top of mind. Because we all have a lot of clients, right, that bought like 2 years ago from us, and we kind of like maybe lost touch with them, but you put them in your database and you put them on a newsletter campaign that you send them a newsletter every once or every 2 months. And what happens is you just stay top of mind, because there is going to come a day when they're going to sell that house that you sold them, right? usually the stats are it's about once every 5 years people buy or sell a home. So you just want to be in there. You might get that email when they're thinking about selling. Oh yeah, Ryan can sell our house for us. So this is a cool thing. This is a quarterly newsletter. The theme I would like to cover in the newsletter is things a homeowner can do to their home to increase its value. I want people reading it to contact me for more in-depth information as my call to action. That's it. 3 sentences. That's all I put in here. Here it goes. Here it gives. It gives you a newsletter with your subject line to unlock your home's true potential. Insider tips to increase value. Here's your first newsletter, right? Goes through it. You can obviously change this up a little bit. And then your personal message with your call to action. That's your first one. This is your second one. Look at this one. This one, elevate your home style and function insider renovation tips. Here's the third one. Unlock your home's potential. Smart upgrades for maximum value. This is a cadence now that you can put into your clients that now they're getting a newsletter from you for every quarter throughout the whole year that they get to read and they get to see that you're top of mind. You can make this quarterly, you can make it monthly, you can do whatever you want to do with it, but it gives a nice personal message at the bottom. So it's all right there for you. You can post it into your CRM, or else you can have your database that you share through email, that's your own database, however you want to do it. And then this one is a great one too, the 6-touch email campaign. This one, if you can put your people into an email campaign, for instance, if it's a buyer for your first time or a seller that you've created and they maybe went cold or something like that, you can put them into a 6-month, six email campaign sequence. And this gives you an actual sequence of events that's going to target them. And then then on that 6th email, it's creating basically momentum for them to contact you if they want to sell or if they want to buy their home. I mean, really is amazing what AI can do. I mean, how long would it take and how much money would you have to spend to have a copywriter to write these email campaigns for you? It would be a lot of money and a lot of time to do it, right? To do this. This is all here for you for free that you can use, whenever you want, and actually leverage the power of AI to help you sell homes. And here's the thing that I will say this: as time goes further on, with real estate, it's getting more and more competitive, right? We all know now with the new NAR ruling, what they're doing for buyers agents and the cooperation agreement, things get harder and harder. And you need to have those little tools and those little differences that separate you from the crowd. And this is one tool that's amazing. I think that you can leverage and use that's going to separate you from the crowd. Pretty cool. This is a big one though, the biography generator. Got to have a good bio. That's a big one. Got to have a good bio, and you want it everywhere. You want it everywhere for SEO that people can search you out. Cool. What do you think, Federico?
I love it. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. I thought that AI needed to, learn a lot yourself so you can take advantage of it. But no, it's immediate. I'm impressed. Pretty cool.
Thanks. I wanted to build this for us agents, and like I said, does everybody in the chat, does everybody have it that they have in the chat? Here, let me pull the chat up. The free account that they can do it in there. Does everybody have that? I can copy and paste and put it back in there for it. Here we go. All right, I put it back in there in case I might have put it in there and people might not have been signed in when I had put it in there earlier. So if you need the code, to sign into the premium agent to do the account, you can just message me through RealTrade, or just Google Ryan Poole. My RealTrade profile shows up, and I'll give you the code. But it's pretty awesome. And remember, not only for the agent premium do you get these, do you get the AI tools? Obviously, that's the big one, right? Because that can save you thousands of dollars, tons of time. This exclusive badge and the mortgage calculator and the seller net sheet are there as well. And I should say this: we're a prop tech company. We're always innovating. We're going to be sharing more things for agent premium here in the future. Oh, you know what, Federico? I forgot one thing. There is one more feature that I forgot that agent premium does. So here on your dashboard, you have your recent activity. You can see that, Frederico just liked one of my posts. But check this out. When you sign up for Agent Premium, you can actually see who viewed your listings. So here, oh, look at this. Kevin Phillips liked my listing here. Wow. So you can actually chat with that agent. I mean, that person, that buyer or seller, right through the platform. So you can actually send them a message. So that's one nice feature is that we have on the Agent Premium is you can see who liked your properties, and you can message them too. You get you get one message on that. All right. So cool. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? Awesome. No, it's awesome. I hope I do.
I have a question, Ryan.
Yeah.
Do you have any app, any mobile smartphone app for RealTrade?
So what we had, good question, Federica. Good question. So what we did, we developed a mobile friendly. So what you can do, you can actually on RealTrade, let me show you this for it. What it's called is called mobile friendly. So you can download the address on your phone, and it actually looks like, you can see it right there. It looks like an app on the phone, and it's mobile friendly. So you click it and it'll open it. But we don't have a dedicated app yet on the App Store. That obviously costs more money. We're self-fund at this point. We have had a lot of investors looking at us. We have some offers to buy RealTrade, but we haven't developed a mobile dedicated app, but it is mobile friendly. So I would say that what you can do is just take the URL, save it as on your screen as a tile, and then you can use it and it'll operate just like an app that way. So when you get in the App Store, there's a lot of things that you have to go through, and it becomes a lot more expensive to host an app on the App Store.
Yeah.
Good question. Good question on that. So, but yeah, I say go for it. Use all these tools. I just showed you a way to get more clients, right? To get more leads, free leads, sell properties quicker, help your buyers, and leverage AI all on RealTrade, all on one platform. So like I said, as we grow, we're going to expand. We're going to add more tools. I'll be sharing them with you, and you can use them, and you'll find out about them, obviously, on these webinars. So this is something that we're excited about, Jim and I hosting these bi-weekly webinars. So awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody for attending and going through the webinar. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me shoot you my email, but you can obviously just Google me, but Ryan Poole at RealTrade.io. You can give me a call, email me anytime with any questions. If you need that code or anything like that, you can just email me and I'll get it to you. And I want to see some premium agents on RealTrade. We have about 10 of us that are on there now. So hopefully you sign up and we can use it. And what I do want from you, Frederico, like I said, take advantage of this. And other people on this call, give me any feedback that you have on the AI assistant. Anything that you have, or if there's anything else that you want to see on RealTrade, let me know. So
Sure. It's very intuitive. I mean, it's very friendly. It's very friendly for me as a realtor, and pretty powerful. I'm actually going to start posting my social media campaign and videos, right away.
Why not? I mean,
Thank you, Ryan.
I mean, we try to make put in 2 sentences, post a whole blog post. You know what I mean? Hey, I get it. As agents, we get so, we're out there wanting to meet people. We wanting to shake hands, kiss babies, as they say. But, doing these marketing things, right? Doing this copy, it's something that needs to be done, but it's time consuming. It's very time consuming. So we try to take that time consuming part of it and just do it at a couple clicks and a couple sentences, and you're off and running. Yeah, which is great, which is awesome. So yeah, Frederico, use it. Give me some great feedback on it. Again, I want to thank everybody for attending our bi-weekly webinar that I host with Jim. As I mentioned, he's in a much needed break. He's actually up there in the mountains without cell phone connection right now. He messaged me yesterday and wished us all luck on the webinar. Definitely check him out. New Path Title, amazing. As Frederico was saying at the beginning of the call, great title shop. They have that awesome closing software, Title Leap, and of course Title Advance. Can't say enough things. You can order it on RealTrade. You can order on New Path Title. Use Title Advance now for every property, whether you're getting a listing or making an offer. Check that out. And of course, check out our awesome service providers like Jeff Stewart here on this call. Jeff, you want to give a quick shout out to what you do too? As you've been great being on all the calls.
Hey, I'm a loan officer with Supreme Lending. We do all types of lending. We're like a top 10 lender in the United States. We provide lenders of mobile homes, townhouses, single family homes, condos. The big thing right now is the Hometown Heroes starts back up on July 1st. Another 100 million was just legislated. But there's probably 1,000 loan officers and realtors talking just like I am now, getting their clients ready, because last year the 100 million went in about 6 or 7 weeks. So it's going to go quick, but it's a great program. 5% of the loan amount, minimum $10,000 is 0% non-amortizing, so you never pay it back until you change a deed in some way. So it's a great program.
Oh, that's awesome. So you don't have to pay that back until you sell it, pretty much.
Sell it, ceases to be your primary residence. You refinance it, change the deed in any way. It goes back into the fund, and they loan it back out again.
God, that's great. What a cool thing. Are teachers available for that? Teachers?
It's actually used to be for Hometown Heroes, which was, first responders, teachers, and things like that. Now they've opened it up to anybody that works for a Florida-based company that has brick and mortar in the state. So if you work, say, for Walmart, that's headquartered in Bentonville, Arkansas, but you actually work at a store in Florida, you're eligible. So anybody that works for a brick and mortar in the state of Florida.
Awesome. Thanks. So as I pointed out, you can get connected with awesome service providers on RealTrade. Like Jeff, he's on there. Get connected with him. He posts on the social, always giving us good reminders of the rates and stuff that's out there. So
yeah, I'm not even in the real estate market, and I really enjoy these. I learn a lot from them. So great job
yourself. Jim will be back next for a next one too. And if you have any topics, message me or Jim if you have a great topic that you want to cover. We'd love to have it. So all right, everybody. Thanks for attending the webinar. Use these AI tools.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys.